Ooh, it's a tough question.
Welcome back to another episode of No Skips, an interactive hip-hop show made up of 5 segments that include special guests, reactions, nostalgia, hot takes, and much more. Let's cut the intro here and get right into the show. So to start things off, like usual, we have the hot seat, which is feeling extra hot today for some reason. If you want me to answer your hot takes in the next video, just drop them in the comment section down below.
Okay.
I picked a combination of some of the top comments along with a bunch of random ones, so let's just start the timer and see what happens. Let's get it. All right, the Kid Laroi is gonna be bigger than Trippie Redd. I mean, Trippie Redd is a very established artist with a lot of hits under his belt, but the Kid Laroi is also 16 years old, and from what he's released so far, he's got amazing vocals, he's crazy talented, so I think the sky's the limit and he has a chance for sure. People should start putting some respect on KSI's name. I don't know if you guys heard his last song, Houdini. I actually really liked it, but he did ruin Wake Up Call with Trippie Redd. His music is very hit or miss in my opinion, so I'm kind of on the fence on that one. Ski Mask the Slump God is the most entertaining and one of the most talented artists out right now. I agree, his flow is so unique and different from so many different artists out there. I think people are still sleeping on him just because he hasn't released in a while, but I'm gonna say yes, I definitely agree with you. Josiah will become the new face of Screamo rap. Okay, I need to pause the timer here for a second. I went to see Juice WRLD and Ski Mask at the Death Race for Love tour last year, and Josiah was supposed to be opening, and I got really excited. I'm super excited. And then he just didn't show up at all. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I mean, what was the hot take even? Josiah will become the new face of Screamo rap? Maybe. Let's continue the timer. Hot take, kids will think that Roddy Ricch is more influential than Lil Wayne in 10 years? I'm gonna say no. Although Roddy Ricch is amazing and super talented, Lil Wayne's the GOAT. I mean, he influenced all these mumble rappers. So I came across this photo a few weeks back and I couldn't get over how iconic it is. XXXTentacion, A$AP Rocky, and Lil Yachty all together in what I quickly realized was Rolling Loud 2017. I remember watching the sets online and seeing X rocking that signature blonde hairstyle with the choker chain. But let's now rewind the clock back to when this photo was taken on May 5th of 2017 and dive deeper into what was happening during this very special moment. Rolling Loud is the largest hip-hop festival in the world, with the biggest artists in the game hitting the stage and shows now taking place all over the world. Yet with the festival originating in Miami back in 2015 and the Florida rap scene playing a large part in its rise, the popular opinion is, out of all the events they hold, that the Miami date is the best one. I was actually planning on attending it this year and creating like a big vlog around it since I've never been, but unfortunately with everything going on, that didn't happen. I'm sure a lot of you already know, but the wave of rappers popping off out of Florida in 2016 to 2017 was crazy, which made Rolling Loud Miami 2017 one of the most anticipated festivals of all time. The opening night took place on Friday, May the 5th, with A$AP Rocky headlining the Postmate stage at 10 p.m. At the time, he hadn't dropped a solo album since At Long Last A$AP back in 2015, but with his catalog of hits, that didn't really matter. Lil Yachty was also performing that day, in fact, just an hour earlier. I know Yachty gets a lot of hate nowadays, but personally, I'm a big fan of his music, and I heard his live shows are absolutely amazing. X wasn't scheduled to perform until the next day, however, like many artists do, was hanging around the festival to socialize and watch others. At the time, he was arguably the biggest name rising from the SoundCloud scene, as he had just earned his first Hot 100 entry with the track Look At Me. Although A$AP Rocky and X never officially collaborated, which I really wish they did, Rocky was vocal from the start that he was a big fan of X's work.
Do I f with XXX? What? Can't keep my dick in my pants. Yeah. My bitch don't want me no more. She kicked me out of my room. Yeah. That shit hard. Yeah. Free my XXX. I can't wait till he come home. He the hardest in Florida. I said it.
So with ASAP now headlining the biggest rap festival in X's home state of Florida, he decided to surprise the crowd and bring him on stage along with Lil Yachty and Ian Connor to perform his breakthrough record, Look At Me. So last episode, we had two artists successfully beat the No Skips challenge. They go by the names of Just Dre and Monty, so shout out to you guys. If you're new, each episode I pick 3 random submissions and react to your music. However, the goal is for me to listen to your song from start to finish completely without slapping that skip button like DaBaby hits his fans and moving on to the next artist. If you beat the No Skips challenge, you will get a shout out in the following video like Monty and Just Dre got, get your track placed on my Spotify playlist, and also receive a mini Marv, who is completely useless. So first up we have C-Bass with a song called Orange Cream Soda. Is that actually a thing? I've never tried it, but it sounds really good. Let's get into the song. I know I paused that right when it was about to drop, but I think he said,
Shouty in that Fashion Nova, we in the hot tub drinking orange cream soda.
Do you guys also see Fashion Nova ads just everywhere? It seems like every influencer is posting about it, and even C-Bass is shouting them out, so maybe he got a bag for it. I don't know. This man just flamed Donald Trump. I'm gonna keep it playing. I actually like it so far. It sounds good. In terms of the actual elements of the song, I do like what you're doing with your flow. The hook is catchy. Man, this is such a tough decision because I really like this song, but I think I gotta hit the skip button on this one. You almost made it. Dude, just keep working, man. You got so much talent and you sound like you're pretty young as well. So next up we have ON Music, or On Music. I'm pretty sure it's ON Music, with the track called Devil in Disguise. So let's get it.
Do you hope for my demise? If you do, I don't know why. You told me I'm very special. There's an angel in the sky.
Yo, right off the bat, your vocals are amazing. I'm trying to think of what it exactly reminds me of. Kind of like older Weeknd music.
Yeah. Devil in the sky stabbed me in the back. Didn't even know, didn't even ask. Y'all were so involved, y'all were family.
This is what I was waiting for. I wish that you had brought this verse in a little bit earlier into the song. Man, you got a lot of talent, and I'm gonna keep it playing.
It's a joke.
On a late night, gotta play
Ooh,
fast.
what?
Shawty ain't really with the games. They be sneaking, they won't say it to your face.
Yo, so this verse sounds fire so far. I think you have a feature on this track, and that might be him. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, and I'm back now. Now the shawty gonna bust it for the cash now.
Woo.
She never been about it, let's the racks out. In the studio, we grinding like a trap house.
Yep, I decided that's the first no skip of today's episode. Congratulations to ON Music with the song Devil in Disguise. I'm gonna be throwing this song on my Spotify playlist. All right, so last up we have Renee with the song called Almost Dead. What? So this beat already screams X vibes all over it. Well, let's see. I feel like this is gonna drop really hard.
Where's the money? Where's the change?
What?
I want that pussy, let's get it arranged. All of this work, all of this hate.
So I guess I was kind of right. It definitely has that screamo, you know, classic X vibe to it.
I'm almost dead, I'm almost dead. Like take off your head, take off your head. I don't want your pussy, want your head instead.
This was a very interesting song, but unfortunately I gotta give it a skip. Renee, keep making music and keep doing your thing. I definitely want to hear more music from you in the future, but we got a special guest waiting for us again, all the way from the UK in the next segment, so let's cue up the playlist. It's that time of the episode where we bring on your favorite creators and artists, ask them some questions, and find out what's on their playlist. Let's introduce today's guest. With over 390,000 subscribers and 60 million views on his channel, Traplore Ross has established himself as the go-to source for in-depth knowledge on the rap game. As a self-proclaimed British hip-hop nerd, he has covered stories ranging from TK's legal troubles to 6ix9ine piping down Trippie's ex. Along with dropping extremely detailed videos, his comedic timing and entertainment value has helped him build a loyal following, with many of his supporters agreeing that a Traplore Ross Netflix series is much needed. I'm a huge fan of this man's channel and was lucky enough to appear in his 2019 A Year in Hip Hop video, which was a really cool experience. But with that being said, how's everything going over there in the UK, bro?
Everything's good over here, bro. Tough times, everybody's stuck inside, but we're all hanging in there, staying entertained. I'm doing my thing, I'm at home writing videos all day long, so it's not too bad, man. It could be worse.
So what does your playlist look like at the moment?
Yes, so my playlist, Traplore Daily, which you should definitely go and follow if you want to keep up with some of the tunes that I be listening to, is pretty diverse. I really love the recent DaBaby album, so I got a lot of tracks off of DaBaby's project on there. A couple of the new tracks from the Drake project on there, not gonna lie, there were a couple of big songs on there. Also got a little bit of a mixture of a couple of UK tracks. I got the new Frosty song with Band OK and Double L's, that's really good. I've got a bit of West Side Gun on there, and I also got a little bit of Little Got It on there. So yeah, I don't know, it's a real mixture. Like, check it out, people can let me know what they think.
Along with the YouTube videos, I've seen that you've been busy dropping music of your own with songs like Posh and Beck's, Christmas Drillings 2, and even a diss track on Carole Baskin. If you could get a feature from any artist, who would it be and why?
Hey, yeah, bro, I appreciate that, man. I try and keep a little bit of musical stylings going on in the background, man. It's really fun to make music. But dream collab, damn. Probably, I would say DaBaby, purely because the energy that that guy brings to a track is just like unmatched. Like, I feel like DaBaby is like bringing back a more fun, comical element of that like raw, like DMX energy that we used to see back in the day. So definitely, I get DaBaby on a track, get some mad, funny, high energy going with him probably.
You've covered the notorious 6ix9ine quite a bit with your Clout Chronicles series. Now that he's out of jail, do you believe he's gonna make a successful comeback?
Yeah, man, I personally have got absolutely no doubt that 6ix9ine is gonna make a big and victorious comeback. I think the dude definitely knows what he's doing. He knows social media and he knows how to make hit records. I think people are gonna quickly get over the whole snitching thing. I think if you know the nuance, and also if you've watched my documentary series, The Clout Chronicles, you'll know that there's just so much to the story. There's so many elements that are kind of forgiving on 6ix9ine. There's plenty of reasons to let him off the hook. And honestly, you know, I don't condone violence. I don't condone getting into really bad situations. But ultimately, if he's repented for what he's done, in the eyes of the law, I think he's gonna come back in a very, very big way. And I'm super, super excited to see what he drops.
Lastly, I gotta ask, who's the best artist out of the UK? Besides yourself, obviously.
Ooh, it's a tough question. The best artist coming out of the UK. Let me give you two answers for that one. As far as just hip hop, wavy rap music, I've got to say Young Adz from D Block Europe. What he's doing in the UK music scene right now is just so different from what everyone else has done. But more on the sort of harder street drill stuff. My personal favorite artist coming out of the UK at the moment is RV from Tottenham, rolls with the OFB crew. The way that he puts words together, the way he comes with his punchlines on like just drill topics and concepts is fire. So yeah, I'd say Young Adz on the rap side, RV on the drill side. Appreciate you having me on the channel, bro. Loving the new series and I can't wait to see where it goes in the future. Peace.
All right, to end things off, as usual, we have song battles where each week 2 songs are put up against each other. You at home vote for which track is your favorite, and the song with the most votes carries on into the next episode as champion to fight another day. If you guys saw the first episode, we had the one and only Blackie Speaks on, which, by the way, you should go watch that after this if you haven't already. At least think about it. To refresh your memory, he picked War Baby by Roddy Ricch, and I picked Sick and Tired by Ian Dior, Machine Gun Kelly, and Travis Barker. Let's go see the results.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Now that I'm officially knocked out, let's go see what song Traplore Ross picked to go up against Blackie Speaks. Now it's your time to vote. The poll should be on the top of the screen right now. Make sure to pick whatever song you think is better and the one you want to see in the next episode. May the best track win. Yo, so I hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of No Skips. Make sure to hit that like button if you did. Drop a comment letting me know which guest you want to see on the next episode. And also make sure to subscribe if you're new, as we are on the road to 100K. Big shout out to the homie Traplore Ross for being the second ever guest. Make sure to go subscribe to his channel. He makes amazing content, like I said. I'm gonna pass it over to A$AP Rocky now to conclude today's episode with one of my favorite interviews of all time. It's a classic. I'm Marvellous Beatz. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Pleasure meeting you too, babe. And you definitely have a weird vibe to you. So swag. A$AP. I'm out this.
Drugs, pain, work, girls, silly me, honey, bees, money.